Hi guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my updated skincare routine. I'm the type, like I've said so many times, if I find something that I like, I stick with it because my skin is kind of picky and I do break out very easily. A lot of you guys have been asking what I use and stuff, and I think that skincare is probably the most important thing that you can do for your whole beauty routine, ritual, products, whatever. So I'm going to show you what I do in the morning and at night. I'm going to show you the products that I use. I think that it's important to kind of update it just because I have thrown in some different things, and a lot of you guys have been asking me lately. And I also think it's very important to tell you what kind of skin I have before I even start talking about this. My skin looks very good in videos. I will say it looks clear and stuff. Now in person it looks pretty good too. I do take very good care of it though. I'm not just like one of those people that doesn't take care of their skin and just can use whatever and have, and try a million products and have great skin, because I can't, because I would break out like crazy. And I have gone through acne and just issues with that in the past, and maybe you can compare your skin to mine if you've dealt with any of those issues. I always say I have oily skin. Truly I have combination skin, but the reason I say I have oily skin is because the areas that I am oily, I'm extremely oily. My cheeks, they don't get dry and they don't get oily, they just don't do anything. So but then I get oily, on my T-zone. So let's go ahead and get started. So some of these products are Proactive, some are Origins, and I'm going to show you my eye cream and what I use to remove makeup as well. I know people either love or hate Proactive. It's kind of, I think, with a lot of people, a hit or miss product, and I think the reason for that is that a lot of people expect it to clear up hormonal acne and stuff, which is just not going to. Because that's something that's going on within your skin. It will take care, I will say, from my experience, because everyone's skin's different. It does keep my pores incredibly clear and clean. It has 3 steps. I really swear by exfoliation. This is kind of like a creamy cleanser. It doesn't foam or anything, and it has the exfoliating little beads, and they are packed throughout the product. It's not like those exfoliators that are just kind of every now and then exfoliator, and you get one little bead and you're scrubbing it all around your face like a little grain of sand. But this one's really packed with exfoliators and I love it. Makes my skin feel really clean, and I just don't, if I ever go back to using anything without exfoliation, if I just try using something that doesn't have that, I can't use it because I'm so used to this. Like I said, I'm probably going on almost 10 years using this stuff. So, and then you use a toner, which I think toners are kind of unnecessary for the most part. Most of it's got an ingredient in it that I really think is going to do your skin some good, which this one does. It has glycolic acid, which to me it helps the appearance of the old acne scarring and stuff. It kind of helps it go away, and it kind of works as an exfoliant. Not because it has little beads or anything, but just the actual ingredient itself just kind of gets that, kind of breaks down the dead skin on your face. But I just use those little cotton pads. I just put on those. I just buy little cheapo ones. And sometimes I use this twice a day. Sometimes I use it once a day. Sometimes if I'm lazy, I just skip it all together. But this is a good product too, the toner. Then I use a step 3, which this is kind of it's kind of like a little, it's like a gel. Wow, that's not good. It's like a gel, lotion-y type. Okay, that's really not good because this stuff fades stuff. It's going everywhere. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. It's really good. It has the benzoyl peroxide. Oh, I didn't say that. This has benzoyl peroxide in it, which I don't necessarily think does really anything in the cleanser. If the cleanser didn't have it in it, I think I would still use it, and I think it would probably still do the same thing. But you leave this on your skin, and if you have oily skin, it kind of, I think using this, I use this at night and in the morning, it keeps my skin from producing oil, and it kind of works to do that over time. So I swear by this stuff, and I really like this, and this is what I think kind of keeps my pores clear and everything. It only has 2.5%, which I don't know if that's a lot or a little. I have seen acne products that have as much as 5%, which I don't know. But if you are going to start using this, I would definitely use these 2 steps twice a day, and then maybe use this once every other day or just once a day, because it might make you a little sensitive if you're not used to the benzoyl peroxide. Like I said though, it will fade things. Every towel in my house that I dry my face on or that I use after the shower, anything is white, because I just don't like to fool with the bleaching effect, because benzoyl peroxide will bleach things. I've never had an issue with it bleaching my clothes, and I use it at night, and you know, on my shirt collar. I've never had an issue with that. Yeah, it will ruin stuff, so be careful. And biggest thing, it will make you a little more sensitive in the sunlight. Well, a lot more sensitive. I mean, you're not going to walk outside and like fry or anything, but be extra careful if you're going to be outside, you know, in the yard for a long period of time. If you're just going to be out and about, whatever you do normally should be fine, but definitely be careful if you're going to be spending a long period of time outside. I would just not use that at all that day. I use these 3 steps always, morning and night. Well, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, but whatever, it's not that important. And then in the daytime, or in the morning, I use this Origins Brighter by Nature Skin Tone Correcting Serum, which so far I really have been enjoying. I've had it for a couple weeks, so I can't really give any like huge review about it, but I'm very consistent. If I am consistent on one thing, it's doing favorite videos, or my favorites videos at the end of the month. So when I do my October video at the end of this month, I will review these Origins products. I'm going to talk about another one too, so I'll do a better review. I'll talk about it a little more than that. But so far I really like it. You only need 1 pump to do your whole face, and I kind of let this dry for a second, and then I use this, and it actually works as a great like makeup primer. I don't know, it's just the perfect amount of moisture, because this makes my skin feel comfortable anyways. I never feel dry or flaky. My skin is pretty balanced for the most part, but this works as a good, you know, product for me. It really makes my skin feel comfortable, and I have noticed that my skin is not as red, which I didn't think that's, I mean, I guess it's skin tone correcting, so I guess that would work for redness. But yeah, my skin is very, when I don't have makeup on, it's very pink. About it like fading little marks and stuff. That's what I kind of was hoping it would do, and like I said, I've only been using it 2 weeks, so I can't even say that it does or doesn't, because I don't know, I have to keep using it. Now I only use this once a day. Maybe it'd be better if I use it twice, I don't know, maybe it'd get more dramatic results, but I use it once a day. At night, I do something a little different. I remove my makeup, and I always use these. These are my very favorites. I've used the MAC wipes, which I do like MAC wipes. They're a little more abrasive, the actual towel, but these Neutrogena ones are great, and you can get them at the drugstore. And they're the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. I usually like to get the purple ones that say Night Calming. I just love the way those smell, but the original Night Calm, whatever, they do the same thing. So I use that. Gets eye makeup great. Eye makeup great. It gets off eye makeup great, and then I use my 3 steps after that, and then at night I use kind of a thicker moisturizer, and I really like this one because I don't normally like thick creams. I like the Benefit Dear John, but I have been replacing that with this because I like that this one's oil free. The Dear John does not break me out, which is crazy because it does have a few like oil ingredients. And I'm just scared of that. I don't know. I mean, anyway, so this is the one that's it's called Origins Starting Over Age Erasing Oil-Free Moisturizer with Mimosa. They have one like this that is the same exact thing that has oil ingredients in it. It just doesn't say oil-free, so make sure that when you go get this, there is a different one that says oil-free. And I love it. It's not a thick cream, but it's really nice. I use it at night, like I said, right after the last step in my Proactive, and it really makes my face look like more plump and like soft, and just like what a good moisturizer should do, but it doesn't feel like I've put anything thick on my face. My skin uses up all of it, and it doesn't leave a layer, which I don't like that. And I'll talk about it in more of my favorites videos. I'll review them a little more. Then I use this eye cream. Sometimes I use it in the daytime, but I use it every night. I used to use the Garnier Nutritioniste Anti-Fatigue Eye Cream that is in this same tube, but it's green. Or it's in a tube like this, but it's green. That is a great drugstore eye cream. And I would have bought this, but it was just one of those impulse things where I was like, okay, I wonder if an expensive eye cream would work and change my life. I mean, so far, I mean, let's not get crazy. It hasn't changed my life. But it's pretty good. It's the Kenerace Under Eye Rescue. I haven't noticed any like mega results that would make me even want to repurchase it because it was pretty expensive. But like I said when I did the haul video and I talked about it, I don't really have any major issues anyways. I just kind of got it like for preventative measures, and it is very moisturizing, I have found. Alright, so anything else I can talk about my skincare? I just am very diligent about removing my makeup. I always wash my face at night. There's like never a night that I skip washing my face, and I haven't done that since probably high school. I mean, I'm just very strange about that because I'm convinced that if I do, I will break out. And I probably would. Now, foundation obviously plays a big role in how my skin looks. I think this one is just wonderful, and this is a product that has changed my life, and I love it. It's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. It's amazing. It looks natural. It sounds scary because it has the word matte, but it's so nice. Like, I just apply it with my fingers like I would a moisturizer or something, and it's just so nice. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, how I do everything in a different video that is probably going to come up very soon. I haven't filmed it yet, but I will soon. So I will do an updated foundation routine because my skin does not look like this if I'm not wearing it. So I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and like I said, this is just what works for me. And while I do change around some little things like my moisturizers and stuff like that, like these little extra products that I've been using, the proactive stuff usually is what my whole skincare routine revolves around, and it works for me. But, you know, I know that everybody has their opinions about it. I'm not telling anyone to go get it and that it'll fix your problems or anything, but that's just my experience, and I really don't think I could live without it. I really love it. Tried to use other things and it just never works out. But I hope that y'all are having a great weekend. Yeah, by the time I post this, maybe into the week. But I will talk to you all very soon.